Let me ask you this. In the last episode, we saw Colton hearing all these other voices from other women saying that some of the other women aren't here for the right reasons. Do you think, having lived through the experience, that he should listen to those pieces of information or that gossip? Or just kind of take it as a grain of salt, brush it off, and move on?
I think you have to trust your gut, but at the same time, like, you know, I like that he's listening to people. I wanted the guys to tell things to me on my season.
Really?
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
And you,
And then you kind of rewarded that behavior, right?
Yeah, I was just like, cool, thanks for telling me type of deal. But I didn't like get them, pin them against each other and say like, I think Colton's getting a little bit too much into it.
She
like,
said this, right? He just straight up says it.
Yeah, it's a little too much, but I don't know. He's got to get down to his truth.
So Tayshia has been spilling dirt on other contestants. What are your thoughts on that, though? If you're actually someone trying to win the suitor's heart, like, should you be kind of going around and spreading the gossip? Is that a good strategy?
I think that's not a good strategy. I think that she, because they're not really giving a reason as to why, or like what they exactly said about the Bachelorette or what they said about Colton. She's saying like, oh, we just thought it was you guys. So it's weird. I feel like there's something going around behind the scenes that we're not seeing.
But I feel like if they did say it, that the producers would just roll the tape of them saying it because we've been talking about it so long.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it. It's
so
weird.
the hometowns are coming up. Obviously, for every Bachelor fan, that's such a big week, such a big experience. From the other side of it, though, how important is that? Do you go into that actually knowing and what your mind's made up, or does it change anything? I
knew from night one.
Yeah.
You know, like my top 2 people. So no, I think at this point Colton knows at least his top 2 girls, and no, it doesn't matter at this point what happens at hometown.
It would have to be so catastrophic to change something.
So no advice for Colton moving forward. Is there any piece of advice for a future Bachelor or him at this stage?
I think at this stage, no advice. You just got to go with your heart. I think afterwards, like if you're with someone who you know, you're supposed to be with, then like stay with them and make it work. But if it's not working, then just get out of the relationship. Because I think people in the show, because of the fame, stay in the relationships too long. So, you know.